Hello everyone, welcome back to the 62nd season. My name is Sean. This is game number 80 actually, as we are 43 and 36. That is 79 games, which means that this is game number 80. We have 3 games remaining, one of them at home, 2 on the road. That's on a back-to-back. We get the 76ers, and the Nets, 2 of the better teams in the conference. They are 1 and 2 in the conference, so maybe we can disrupt those standings a little bit, but I don't know. We are 7.5 games back of first place. Obviously, we're not going to get there, but we're a game and a half ahead of the Hornets, and if we go back and take a look at the standings, we are looking pretty good when compared to the Detroit Pistons. So big win in yesterday's game, and we'll look to, I guess, be competitive. I don't know. We'll see what we can do here against the 50-win Philadelphia 76ers. They have Embiid, but Ben Simmons is like, interesting. Anyway, last couple of times we've seen some 90 overall players. We have not fared well against those specific players, so hopefully that's not the case today, but we shall see. Welcome on in, though. New basketball posts every single day, 4 p.m. Pacific time through the remainder of this season. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell. Not too late to get in on the fun. We got baseball coming up, too. That's coming up real soon. So thank you so much for watching. And best time to subscribe and do all that stuff is right now, as I will see you at the tip.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. And we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power ranking. And take a look at the 76ers. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And check it out, Indiana. They've been consistent in their approach, and they found consistency in these rankings. Just a real solid club that puts a good product out on the floor.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. He's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And the regular season, Clark, approaching its conclusion. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
Well, we'll see if it gets traction. You know, the thought is that it's better to compete with baseball as an NBA league than for viewers during the football season.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Actually out there with Curry, and it's Embiid in at the 5.
All right, final home game of the season. Let's end it on a positive note.
Post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. There's Jeremy
All right, Caruso.
Lamb, and it's Caruso in at the point.
Brogdon.
Here's Caruso. Brogdon outside. Out to Lamb. Back to Brogdon from downtown.
Boom.
A three-pointer.
That's what I'm looking for. Get the defense to draw in a little bit. Open 3.
Very good shooter from this area.
We'll see them in the very next game, which is...
Here's Embiid.
Oh my goodness, Miles Turner. You absolutely beautiful defensive freak. Oh, just kidding. All right, Embiid. Calm down.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid.
Get out of here with that garbage. Embiid.
He makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots. is remarkable.
And still a close game as the
Oh, they have
first
the,
quarter
what do they have,
comes
like
to
the
a close.
crypto.com?
Pacers lead
Cool.
by 3.
It's a bunch of scams
It's the
on your
NBA on 2K Sports
on your
from
jersey.
Indianapolis. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Impressive start.
They've seen one made
They
basket.
came in
That's
with
what
a
we've seen from the
well-conceived
Pacers.
game plan and
One
have
made
executed.
basket.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Oh, look,
In the
Simmons.
second quarter for the Philadelphia
He doesn't even
76ers.
play on the 76ers anymore.
Simmons is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Harris. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard position.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He'll catch those catch and shoot jumpers off nicely.
McConnell kicks to O'Neal. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to McConnell. Launches it.
Oh, gross.
The shot. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on
We're
that
not
every
in a great
game,
position.
especially on the road.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Anytime you would like to allow me around a defender,
Outside Sabonis.
there we go. There we go.
Boy, Vucevic, so
Tie the
solid
game
in
up
all
to
the
5.
game and really
Play him
an
tough.
outstanding passer for a big guy.
One of the better teams in the East.
And here's Harris from the arc. And that one released
Air ball.
in time, but no good.
Going to half tied. That feels good.
And Indiana. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of a shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. What'd you think, Shaq, about Indiana?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
They've been fierce at the defensive end, causing turnovers, coming up with key stops. That's the result of great communication and trust between teammates. Hard to score on them when they're playing like this.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
It's an exactly even first couple of quarters there, Kevin Harlan. I think I have to find a new play-by-play announcer for this game. I know they have like a couple of duos.
On the court for Indiana.
Because he retired, I
The
thought.
post, it's Sabonis in Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Caruso in the point guard.
Hey, thank goodness it took them so long to find that open player. Because, boy, I was lost
Harris
there.
against Lamb. Harris passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, what a
Good
surprise.
vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Outside to Brogdon. Sabonis.
Right back
It's
up.
hauled in by Harris. The 76ers lead. And here's Maxey. And that one, good.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him.
Oh, I missed it.
The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead, up 4.
I missed it and I didn't hear the
Anyway,
beeps.
final
And
quarter's coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a
frustrating way to end the quarter.
Terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
missed opportunity. Embiid is just frozen. Okay, there he's moving.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth.
I thought for sure they would rotate over, so I was a little delayed on that.
And it's Green in at the 3.
A little delayed on getting that dunk started.
With absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Here's Milton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Miles Turner?
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one.
Oh, come on, shoot it.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Caruso, no good.
Really?
Think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of it.
Buzz off. Some garbage right there.
At the line for the 76ers,
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Vucevic gets to Turner. Here's Caruso. Off target with his 3.
Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first
No
personal
choice
foul.
but to foul there. He's probably the last guy you want to see.
We are really spinning wheels here towards the end of the season.
And he hits both free throws.
Why are you doing this? We're down by 8. Where was this game? I hate this game. This game can suck it. It's disc. I'm going to break it at the end of this whole season. Stop calling timeouts. Stop it.
But I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
So you intentionally fouled, call the timeout, and then put the subs in? You balding moron? So irritated. Got outscored 10-2 in that second half.
A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead
Ooh.
by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what
I guess it's a good thing we went on that run. We got the winning record there in the middle of the season.
And that about wraps it up.
It just sucks. We're slipping up here at probably the worst possible time.
This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Hey, and guess what? We'll get to see them tomorrow and do this all over again. We'll be in Philadelphia as we are about to wind out the season, which is nice. Be done with this. Take all kinds of time off here. And, yeah, Philadelphia tomorrow. We're a game and a half ahead of the Hornets. What are we doing here? What are we looking at? Standings, playoff picture. It's like okay, so the 76ers have clinched #1 seed. Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee. Everybody's pretty much in. All right, we got to play in. We'll have to face the Knicks. Looks like we have 2 games left, so a win here would be pretty big. We're actually like the only team that has 2 games left. Weird. Well, that'll be tomorrow. We lost another game at home, by the way. Like, we're 7 games under 500 at home. That is terrible. We have double the wins. We're 26-13 away from Indiana, but 17-24 at home. That is bizarre. 2 more road games here. Tomorrow against Philadelphia again, and then the day after that, the Nets, and then we'll see what happens for the playoffs. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you in Philadelphia tomorrow. Goodbye, and go Pacers.